You got the yes, now what? Today I'm going to share with you 5 easy steps once you get the yes and the commitment from your seller on what to do next and how to service your client best. You've done all the hard work, you've done a killer presentation, and you finally get the seller to agree that they're going to list their home with you, right? You're sitting there going, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Now what, right? Here are 5 really easy steps on the process once you've gotten that yes from your seller. The first step is to schedule your professional photography. Make sure that you have a fantastic, highly rated photographer to come in and take pictures that will help that property shine. This not only makes your seller extremely happy, but will also give you fantastic marketing material for potential listings down the road. And your seller will recommend you and your photographer to many other clients. Spend the extra money and make sure you're getting the best photographer out there. The second step is to get the showing instructions on the home. Does the home have a security system? Will you be accessing the home through a keypad, or will you be using an actual lock? Will you go in through the garage? All of these items you need to discuss with the seller once you've received the yes to move forward with listing. This is super important to convey to them. If there's a security system, if there are going to be dogs on the premises, if they have a cat in the home, any of these items you need to find out about ahead of time so you can make sure in your showing instructions to have other agents know what they're walking into. I always recommend that my sellers remove their pets from the home. This makes it less possible for an accident to occur with the dog or a cat getting out, any of those types of situations. It's super important that we're collecting that information and then conveying it to other agents when they are showing the home. A third step is to collect the key. Now, why this is important? Even if you are accessing a home electronically, I often will stash a key in a manual lockbox somewhere else on the property. Sometimes the battery will go dead, electronics won't work, it'll be difficult for somebody to get into the home, and it's nice to just have an extra key on the home located elsewhere so that other agents can get into it. An item that many agents forget to ask a seller once they have achieved the yes is to ask where the seller would like the sign placed. Why is this important? There are many reasons why this could be important. Oftentimes, a lot of our sellers will have water lines in the yard for sprinkler systems. We would never want to put a sign pole into the ground and maybe accidentally puncture or nick a sprinkler system. Also, many times sellers have preferences on where a sign is placed. So it's important that you ask them where they would like the sign. And if it's not in a prime location or an area where you feel like it should be placed, that is the opportunity for you guys to converse back and forth and come to an agreement on where that sign should be placed. The fifth and final step is to select a go live date. Now, this needs to be written down so the seller understands when you're going to be putting the home active. And this is so you know when the home will be active. This helps us to plan accordingly, and it helps our sellers to plan accordingly. Now, I'm going to tell you 99% of the time when I go to list a home and I've gotten a yes, that go live date is actually achieved. But I will tell you, there are the 1%. Right now, I've got a situation where we had a sewer issue, and that has caused quite a few repairs and has delayed our go live date. So it's super important that while we have that date in mind, we are flexible and understanding of situations that might come up or whatever might prohibit us from actually listing on that go live date. So there you have my 5 easy steps when you've got the yes and how to move forward with your seller. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Have a great day.